Alright, as a high school student, I've experienced a lot till now. Many people have waited. They just waited their whole lives. Basically, waiting is not a good thing. I waited a lot for a lot of things, and I really regret them now. I'm sure a lot of people do too. Just things in life that you can't wait for. Charlie Chan says that waiting for tomorrow is a waste of today. What he's trying to say is that waiting for something is basically wasting your time. You can't be waiting for something, you have to go for it, get it. I'm going to be explaining things that people do in a hurry and what the results will be of that. One of the things that people do in high school a lot is procrastinate. I've done it like every single time I've had a test, every time I've had a project, every single time. And this had really bad effects on me. When you do something in a hurry, you don't really understand what you're doing. You just want to get it done with. Doing essays, you know, like you just try to find information real quick. You're not really getting it. When you try writing it down on paper, it works better, but it takes more time. And when you're just writing it on a computer, you know, you're just typing it up, finding information, copying and pasting, you know, rewording it. I guess it works, but I mean that's not a good way to go about it. And another way to procrastinate is you find you have a test the next day. I mean you know you have a test coming in a week, a month, you know. You're just worried about doing something fun, you know. You're not worried about that. You just know that you have a day to prepare, and you think that's good enough for you. So when you do this, you have a limited amount of time, and when you're doing this, you're stressing out that you know you have a test tomorrow. You're gonna stress out. So if you know that you're gonna stress out, you should probably do it ahead. So when you're doing it last minute, you're just figuring out what I can do to get it done with. When you're doing this, you find the key terms and then you're good. You think that you're done with it like right away. So I mean that's easy going. But I mean I've had really bad results with it. I'm sure you've had too. But I guess like when you've studied over time, it's had way better effects on you and your overall life. It stays in your head and you do way better. Another thing people do is procrastinate in life, like as a whole. I mean, you know, when you've waited and waited, some things can be lost. I guess some people don't have patience. That's a pretty bad habit. But as an overall result of this, if you wait and wait, you'll never get something done, and you'll never get any results out of it. And you just gotta get things done right away.
Yeah.
Well, just because I'm the last name doesn't sound related. I don't think Robert and Bruce Lee are related. Or Spike Lee. No, I can't.
Look a little closer.
All right. At the beginning, it seemed like you were stepped back a little bit from the audience, and so It comes across a little defensive. I thought the opening was okay. The transition to the topic was okay. You've got a reasonable interpretation of the quote, so you're doing a good start. And it sounds like you do have a plan about where you're going to go with the speech, but you don't tell us what that plan is. And as a consequence, when you get into the speech, it does really feel like there's not really any energy or any direction that it's headed. And so you need to plan that a little bit more and share with the audience, so even if you lose your way a little bit, we kind of know where you were going. As a consequence, it just seems very passive. Let me see. You have a tendency to kind of look down while you're speaking. You cast your eyes down in the corner. When you do look up, you are looking at the center of the audience for the most part, and you want to engage everybody. I think without engaging the audience, you're going to feel more on the spot, and that's where you're going to find a need to exhibit some anxiety. I didn't see any big issues here, but you never looked really comfortable while you were speaking up there. Your voice projects adequately, but you need to engage the audience a little bit more with some energy and some variety. Your body movement, you seem to be stepping forward, stepping back. That got to be a little bit repetitive. And right at the end, your voice did seem to drop out, and I thought that you lost both energy and projection there, and you want to finish strong instead of finishing weak. All right, thank you.